It's November 27th, 2010, here on Salt Spring Island at Old Scott Road, one of the milder microclimates on our island. And the snow is gone down here. There's a little bit up on that roof there, but anywhere on the ground it is gone. So it's a whole different ball game down here than the rest of the island. You get these mild microclimates and you can grow wonders down here, right on the ocean. Feels very mild down here too. Beautiful blue sky. There's a nice camera ops there. Yucca flowers didn't even freeze. It didn't get cold enough down here, so there's some yuccas coming into bloom there. Lots of seed up on that female Trachycarpus. Ice plants, self-seeded palms. There's Fatsia. I mean, they did have snow down here, not as much, but it was wet, heavy snow. There's a Fatsia bent right there. Butia. Got a bit of a bent frond on it here. This is a neglected garden, by the way. Butia capitata there. There we go. Bend that guy back into place. It's a pretty good trunk on that thing, too. Nothing ever gets protected in here because the owners live out of province. There's Choicea blooming, Mexican orange. Fatsias are in bloom. There's a Trachycarpus wagnerianus female right there. It does have some seed on it. Daphne laureola that spreads all over the place like a weed. That is this palm was planted in 1996. That one right there. A little sign bite here. Put that there. Jelly palm crate. 1996. Good sized trunk on it. Beautiful Camerops here. Isn't that nice? There's a hedge of Phylostachys. That's not Oriole silicatus. Pseudosassa japonica, sorry, that's arrow bamboo. That is one of my favorite Camerops right there. Kind of like a jungle scene in here. We'll get out closer to the ocean here and we'll show you what this garden looks like. We'll see if it's taken a bit of a pounding in the wet snow that we had. A few canes from the timber bamboo down there. Fig tree here. This is fig, and here's a nice big Camerops in here. Not a beauty. Gunner manicata. These should actually be flipped over the crown, but you know what? Nothing gets protected in here. It's kind of survival of the fittest, so everything always does really well. Let me just flip these over here. Help this guy out. Native to the Amazon River basin, this plant, and it gets massive leaves on it. Anyway, there's a beautiful Camerops there. That was planted as a tiny plant, I guess about 15 years ago. Magnolia grandiflora, cordyline, big Butia palm there. There is, around the end here is a Livistona chinensis. It's neglected because it's very dry in here. Never gets any water. I'm amazed this thing even survives. It has been there forever. So that's a low Livistona right there, and it's fine. Totally fine. That's drought damage. Bone dry in there like cactus soil. Up around here there is Phylostachys bambuzoides, timber bamboo. And there's a huge gum tree up in here. There's a big mountain gum eucalyptus right there. Go back down here. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back and clean that poor palm up. And water it, maybe fertilize it sometime. So they got their own beach here. Here's some of the exotics that grow along the beach. Look from down on this angle here. Cordyline took a kicking in 2008 freeze, but it's resprouted all up the trunk, the tops. Yucca gloriosa superba there. And there's a Trachycarpus hybrid. Got the stiffer leaves on it. Here's a sable minor. Been there since '97. I guess something like that. It does flower. I don't see seed on it though, but it's actually quite a good sized sable minor. Look at the trunk on that thing. Very good sized plant. Trachycarpus wagnerianus up there. And we'll go take a closer look at the Butea capitata. There's some nice Daphne here. That is, somebody cut this thing back big time. That's Fremontia. Jungle garden in here. Isn't that a beautiful waggy? And then there's the timber bamboo, cordyline there. Lots of fruit on this female. I should grab me some of this here, because this fruit is going to be hybridized. So what we're going to do, pull some of this stuff off. There we go. We've got some hybridized seed right here. That's too bad about these canes. And then this Butea frond broke. That is a big trunk on that one. Isn't that a beautiful palm? Neglected. Somebody came down here and wrapped the bananas. I don't know who that was. Anyway, this is what a milder location on Salt Spring Island looks like. It's really, really warm down here. It's a southwest facing garden. And like I say, right on the ocean, so some beautiful canes in there. There was some really big canes. Somebody cut some down. Look at the size of these canes in here. Give me an idea how big they are. Beauties. Big cordyline here. One time somebody sawed it down. It's coming back from the stump. And then there's looking at the big palms and tropicals there. That's a prime location on Salt Spring Island. Gives you a feeling of being in the tropics.